that hundreds and hundreds of years ago, another poet was going through, and another poet was experiencing what many of us go through as we feel like the storms of life are raging and we need somebody bigger than you and I to stand by us. When you experience so many changes and challenges that are unpredictable and unexpected, you start thinking, is this the norm? Am I going to continue to be bound in problems? Will these predicaments keep popping up left and right all around, beyond with no solution? So you consistently and continuously sing through many dangers, toils, and snares. I have already come. 'Twas grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. And that's when I turn to one of my favorite Psalms, and it may be one of your favorites too, written by King David, Psalm 23. The King James Version, Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. This is our way of connecting with God and of meeting our needs when we're out lost, not knowing which way to go, no one to talk to, and we just don't know. What can I do next, Lord? Where do I go? Where is my anchor? Who can help me? I'm drifting out in the middle of the sea, about to go under. Lord, help me. Save me. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound to save a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. This is the insurance. This is the assurance. This is what we get when we trust in God, when we trust and obey. For there's no other way to be happy in Jesus but to trust and obey. When we walk with the Lord in the light of his word, what a glory he sheds on our way. When we do his good will, he abides with us still and with all who will trust and obey. That's all we have to do, brothers and sisters. Trust and obey. For there's no other way to be happy in Jesus but to trust and obey. And as we trust and obey, we go on to the next couple of Psalms on over, following the 23rd Psalm, the 27th Psalm. And I'm just going to read a couple of verses from there. Verse 1, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing have I desired of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord and to inquire in his temple. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion, in the secret of his tabernacle. Yes, shall he hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock. And now shall mine head be lifted up above mine enemies round about me. Therefore will I offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, yea, I will sing praises unto the Lord. And the 27th Psalm ends with, I had fainted unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. This is how I make it as I think and explore and search the scriptures and continue to say it's all about faith over fear, faith over fear, faith over fear. My assignment from God has been to spread the good news about faith over fear. This is the theme that he gave me, and this is the theme that I have written about. I thank God and I thank you for allowing me to share and talk with you today. We invite you to learn more about my study, research, and thoughts that center on faith over fear. You can get a copy of my book, Faith Over Fear, Bishop Charles Harrison Mason and the Church of God in Christ. All you have to do is order it online by going to my website at www.ablemable1.com. That's www.ablemable1.com. Or you may order Faith Over Fear by Mable Springfield Scott online through Amazon or online through Barnes & Noble. You may also call toll-free to the Church of God in Christ Publishing House for a copy of Faith Over Fear by Mable Springfield Scott. Simply call 1-877-746-8578. That's 1-877-746-8578. And you can get Faith Over Fear by Mable Springfield Scott by mailing a $20 donation to P.O. Box 3482, Eden, North Carolina. Just simply mail Faith Over Fear and a $20 donation, Faith Over Fear, P.O. Box 3482, Eden, North Carolina 27288. We'll mail your book immediately. Please note that all Faith Over Fear book proceeds go into a special 501c3 nonprofit to provide scholarships for deserving college students. Last September, we presented several scholarships to students enrolled in colleges throughout North Carolina. Our instructions from God were to use the book proceeds to help students further their education so they could become successful, independent citizens. Thank you in advance for how you will support us with my book, Faith Over Fear by Mable Springfield Scott. And thank you in advance for how you will keep us in your prayers as we fulfill the vision that God has given for us to do in his vineyard. Faith Over Fear with Mable Springfield Scott. Faith Over Fear with Able Mable, your princess of poetry and praise. Faith Over Fear. God bless you.